let's get started for our last session of 2020. Oh my God, it's kind of weird to say that actually. It's hard to believe that this year is almost over. All right, let's go. All right, turning on my watches. Hopefully mine will work. Not like Wayne, who's having some difficulties there. All right, let's get ourselves warmed up. As I said earlier, hope everybody had a great holiday if you were celebrating Christmas. It was nice for me. We did actually go to my mother's, and my sister and my niece and my nephew were there. So I got to experience for the first time dealing with having a relative living in the city and having to go retrieve them from the city. Took me 3 hours to go into the Upper East Side on Wednesday afternoon, pick up my nephew, and come back out. That's why we don't live in the city. That's why in all the years that we've lived here, which is at this point 25, I believe, we have been in the city probably now the number of times that I can count on 2 hands. Because I actually have gone into the city now 4 times since Marlon has moved there. So I guess this will become a regular thing until he learns or until we're done with this pandemic and he can use public transportation to get to us. But it was a nice time to spend with him in the car. We actually I went in one way, came out a different way, so that was kind of nice. Got to kind of see parts of the city during the holiday, which was nice. There's some pretty cool sights to see, that's for sure. So what do we have on tap for tonight? I figured one thing that many of you have heard me say is when you take a time period off the bike, the body gets a little shut down. You kind of need to get those legs moving again. And a good way to do that is with some short, hard efforts that are going to kind of snap the legs back into action and get them to feel better. So tonight's workout's pretty much that. But what I want you to really do in our main set, which is going to be about 14 minutes long, 14, 15. I want you to really go for it in this kind of ladder set that we're going to do. Part of that ladder set, each effort gets a little longer in duration. But the nice part is you're going to get a significant amount of rest. So that means you're going to have the energy to be able to go for the effort when it's time. So think about that. Keep that in mind. Those of you that are working with heart rate or have power, I want you going for maximum power output. Or I want you getting into zones 4 and 5. If you don't have heart rate data, we're talking about getting you into efforts that are on a scale of 1 to 10, rate of perceived exertion, that you're looking at between an 8 and a 10. So pretty much all out. You're going to get a little bit of freedom to select the gears that you feel is appropriate for you. I'm looking for a good, hard, wake up the legs kind of effort. All right, to get started. So to get started, we're going to kind of do a little warm up that you guys have done previously. I'll walk you through it as we go. I want you to start in your big ring and your 15. You can go ahead and go there now. Big ring, down to your 15. Remember, you're seeing 3 cogs below that gear. Here we go, 15 seconds standing. 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Remember, this is to really get the legs going. When you sit down, I want you to swipe up 3 easier gears. 3, 2, 1. 3 easier gears. Swipe that thing, your shifter. Swipe it again. 3 more. Give me 15 seconds hard. Down in your drops. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Stay in this gear. When I count it down, you're going to go back to that 15. 3, 2, 1, 15. Stand it up. Really going to feel the heart rate coming up. Sitting back down. Swiping 3. 3 easier gears. Swiping 3 more easier gears. Down in your drops. Nice and hard. Let's go for it. Three, 2, 1. Stay in here. Nice and easy. Again, when I count it down. 3, 2, 1. Into that 15. Stand it up. I know this is moving kind of fast. Sitting down. 3 easier gears. If you swipe that shifter right, should almost feel like 1 gear. 3 easier gears again. Down in your drops. Going for it. High cadence. Three, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Now you're getting the rhythm. Back down to that 15. And up. 2 more minutes to go. You might feel your heart rate really being high. That's okay. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down. Swiping 3 easier gears. Three, 2, 3 more easier. Down in your drops. Let's go. Pushing it hard. High cadence. Three, 2, 1. Back up to your deck. Nice and easy. 1 more of these to go. Back down to that 15. Standing up. 3, 2. Let's go. Hang with it. Last minute. 3, 2. Swiping 3 easier gears. Sitting down. Rest now. 3 easier gears. Down in the drops. Go for it. Bring up the cadence. 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy gear. Stay where you are. 10 more seconds. Shift down 2 harder gears before you go to your small ring. I just dropped my chain because I didn't go far enough. All right. Good warm up. Take a drink. I know that probably set you up for a little bit of good sweat to get you going. All right, so we're going to do one more effort that's going to get you warmed up even more before we go into our ladder set. So we're going to do 3 10-second, I want to call them sprints, because I want you to go as hard as you can for that 10 seconds. These are in the saddle, not too heavy of a gear, and you're going to get 50 seconds in between. So get to your big ring, and I want you to get to your 23, which, remember, if you're 28 at the top, 25, 23. So you only have 2 harder gears. 10-second sprint, you can be either in your hoods or in your drops. All I want you to do is give me the best 10 seconds you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Come on. Pick up the cadence. Go for a hard effort. 3, 2, 1. Shift 2 harder gears. Down to your small ring. Back up to that 23. Nice, easy cadence. Just spin the legs. Trying to get these legs even more opened up, warmed up, and ready to go. So we're going to do 2 more of these. 2 more 10-second sprints. Again, you could do them in your hoods, on your deck, in your drops, but I don't want you standing, seated. Find that big ring again. You should already be in your 23. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Come on. Pick up that cadence. I'm at 115. 3, 2, 1. Remember, 2 harder gears. Then to that small ring. Then back to that 23. Why are we doing that? So you don't drop your chain. Get really good at knowing the angle of that chain. Know where your drop point is from big ring to small ring. We got 1 more of these to do. Then we're on to that main set. Every time I turn my head, my microphone goes weird. All right. Here we go for our last one. Big ring. And then 23. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Sprinting for it. Sprinting for that line. Come on now. 3, 2, 1. Small ring. Back up to that 23. Just spin out the legs easy. All right. Here's how the main set's going to go. The first one, the first 2, and the last 2 are going to be in your big ring. The 4, 1, 2, 3, 3 in the middle are going to be in your small ring. So here's how you get to determine where and what gear you want to be in. Remember, we're looking for the fastest, hardest effort you can give me for the time frame that I give to you. So it's a 15-second sprint, then 30, then 45, then a minute. Then we go back down, 45, 30, 15. You're going to get nice rest in between. 45 seconds on the 15, a minute and 30 on the 30, 2 minutes for the 45 and the 1, and then on the back side, the same amount of rest in between. So use the rest to actually rest, because I want you to really go hard on those hard times. All right, so the first one, it's 15 seconds, big ring, whatever gear you want. And I'm also going to give you the option to go standing or seated. Lots of freedom today. Here we go, 15 seconds, as hard as you can go. 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna go standing. I'm gonna build the effort. Go a little faster. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Back down to your small ring. Pick an easy gear. 45 seconds easy. Now on these rest periods, take advantage of being able to take a drink, towel off, and actually recover so you can go hard for the next one. For those of you using power, you may want to just check and see what power you're holding. Those of you using heart rate, go for it. This next one, 30 seconds long. Big ring again. Pick your gear. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. It's a little longer of an effort. That means you're going to have to regulate your effort. Don't go too hard at the beginning. 15 to go. Hold on to something. Either your cadence, power, speed. 3, 2, 1. Nice easy gear. Small ring. Minute and a half easy. Woo! Definitely feel those. So start for these longer efforts to allow yourself to build them. Make it like climbing up a hill. Make it so that maybe you start a little easier at the beginning and you build that effort. So for each of these, I'll give you 15-second kind of clues so that you know at the first 15 seconds, maybe bring it up a little, and bring it up a little more, then bring it up a little more, depending on how long the effort is. So you have 30 more seconds of rest. This next one, 45 seconds hard. The difference between this one and the previous, you're going to go into your small ring. Pick a gear that you know you can manage and that you can really give me the fastest, hardest effort you can do for 45 seconds. All right, find that gear. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds. I'm going to give you 15-second time slots. So if you want to improve or increase your effort, you may. 15 down. Concentrate on all those things. Body position, what your feet are doing. 15 to go. Come on. Work it, work it, work it. 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy gear. Woo! 2 minutes easy. So I have a great story about a gift that my niece gave to my sister. So it was a mug, and when you go to the company, it's kind of like a scene, like a Christmas tree with a fireplace, and you actually put this caricature of what you look like. So for Adrienne, she's blonde haired, and it's just the back kind of outline of a person. So she was putting a picture of herself and my sister, who has brown hair, sitting in front of the fire with reindeer ears on and a Christmas sweater, kind of like a serene kind of Christmas card looking thing. So my sister opens up the package, pulls out the mug, looks at it and says, "Who's Izzy, Mo, and Phyllis?" And Adrienne goes, "What? What do you mean?" Well, we got somebody else's mug. Obviously, someone else got Michelle and Adrienne. So it was like the funniest thing. I just kept cracking up the whole weekend. "Hey, why don't you use your Izzy mug?" And then my mom started calling them Izzy and Rochelle or whatever the names were. It was pretty funny. All right. Now you're up to the 1 minute hard. Small ring. Pick that gear you like. I will give you 15-second time gaps. Hold this effort. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's a little longer. Don't blow up in the first 15 seconds. Stay controlled. 15 down. Might want to increase it a little bit. My cadence is at 100. 30 seconds down. 30 to go. Push through this. Tell yourself you got what it takes. 15. Don't let the effort drop. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. 2 minutes easy. So I'm not sure if I told you the ham story, but my nephew had to have a honey-baked ham. So the only honey-baked ham is close to my mom's. I couldn't pick up one here because we don't have the honey-baked ham store. So my mom says on Monday, before Christmas, she was going to the ham place to pick up the ham. She gets there, she's standing in line, and this woman's walking around going, Unfortunately, our computer system is down. So the only way you'll be able to purchase a ham today is if you have cash. So, of course, my mother didn't have $50+ because she was intending to use a credit card. So she goes out to her car, and unbeknownst to us, she stashes money in her car, scrapes up enough money to have $50, says to the guy, basically rolling all of her pennies onto the counter, "Give me whatever ham I have you can give me for this amount of money." So we were able to get a ham, which I thought was pretty funny. All right, we're going back to 45. Small ring again. Pick that gear that you like. 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Try to go to the same effort level that you were at for the previous ones. And hold the cadence high. 15 down. 30 to go. Hold on to the effort. 30 down. Last 15. Bring up your effort. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Killer. 2 minutes easy. Let me get a drink. Get a drink yourself. You know the rule. Finish that bottle before the end of the workout. And I hope you guys came in well hydrated. Because for some of you, you might really be sweating off of this. So we're going to get 1 more minute of recovery. Then we only have 2 more of these efforts left to go. And then we're going to shake it up a little for the last piece. Make sure you're in an easy gear right now and that you feel or see your heart rate coming down a bit. You want to be able to have recovery. That's what we're looking for in between. That's why I'm giving you so much time to allow the body to really fully recover. So then you can put every ounce of effort into making it happen. 20 seconds till we start the 30-second effort that will be in your big ring that you pick the gear. So go ahead and find that big ring. Find the gear you like. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Seated. Nobody's standing. Hopefully you picked the right gear. I'll give you the halfway point. 15 down. Keep the legs moving. 3, 2, 1. Small ring. Small ring. Easy gear. 1.5 minutes. You only have 1 more to go. Those went by super fast. So for those of you that know me well enough, you know that pi is my thing. So I said to my mom, I'm making myself my own pie treat. So I think it was last year, she made enough pie dough for an army. Fortunately, she had 2 little balls of pie dough left. And I said, sweet. So I had picked up some sweet cherries and some sour cherries. So I made these little pie tarts in cupcake tins. And they were gone in like a day. You couldn't stop eating them. They were so good because you just popped them in your mouth and they were gone. So I did get some pie, which made me very happy. All right, the last one. It's 15 seconds. Big ring. You can go out of the saddle, in the saddle, or both. You might want to stay in the saddle for the first 5 seconds or the first 10 and get out for the last 5. So I will give you 5-second time slots. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Come on now. 5 down. Keep it going. 10 down. Go for it. As high as you can go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. You're going to get a nice minute easy. Take a drink. Towel off. Your legs should actually feel pretty good right now. That's a perfect way to get them ready, to open them up, and to bring them back to life. So here's where we're going now. Another little ladder type effort. The first one is 30 seconds. 30 seconds seated, 30 seconds standing. Then you're going to get 1 minute easy. Then the next one's going to be 30 seconds seated, 30 seconds standing, 30 seconds seated, 30 seconds standing, and 2 minutes easy. Then the next one's going to be 3 minutes total, sitting, standing, sitting, standing, sitting, standing. Pretty simple. And then we'll see where we are with time, and we'll finish up with some fast legs. Man, this is going super fast. All right, so for the first one, I want you going big ring 17. So think about what that is. 28 at the top, 25, 23, 21, 19, 17. Big ring. Hold the cadence that you can manage. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Seated. Give me the best effort you can. Think about holding in that core, using your glutes and your hamstrings to make the bike go. In 5 seconds, we're going to stand for 30. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up in your hoods. Go for it. Make sure those hips are right over the ankles. Five, 3, 2, 1. Small ring, easy gear. Whew. 1 minute easy. Take a drink. All right, so the next one looks similar. It's 2 whole minutes. 30 up, 30 down, 30 up, 30 down, 30 up, 30 down, 30 up. But this time you're going to be in your big ring. 15, don't go there yet. Give yourself the rest of the recovery. So it's a total of 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute effort. All right, big ring. So you're going to go probably 1 or 2 gears harder than what you had in that last effort. You should see 3 cogs under your chain. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds seated. Really work on relaxing your upper body for this one. Let the legs feel strong and really push out the effort here. Make sure you're pedaling evenly. 3, 2, stand it up. 30 seconds standing. Feet are flat. Upper body should be just as relaxed as when you're seated. 3, 2, sitting down. Staying in that gear. Feel the upward part of the stroke. Light on your feet. Building the muscles here. Building strength. 3, 2. Last time, stand it up. Woo! This one's making you sweat. Ten to go. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Small ring. Easy gear. 2 minutes easy. So when Randy did the Hawaii Ironman, they have a tradition that the day before the race, it might be 2 days before, they do what's called the underwear run. And literally, that's what it is. Everyone is wearing their underwear. And it's a huge giant mob of people running around Kona in their underwear. So of course, the ladies do some interesting things with their underwear outfits. For those of you that know the Ironman symbol, which is called the M dot, that's exactly what it looks like. It's an M with a dot above the middle of the M part. So one person, one woman, cut out 2 M dots and used them in the appropriate places on her chest. So when we went to Hawaii, my nephew Marlon was 8, maybe? No, not even. I think he was 6 or 7. So he and Uncle Randy ran the underwear run. And of course, he ran his in his Spider-Man underwear. So what did I get him for Christmas? I couldn't find Spider-Man, so I got him some Batman underwear so that we can recreate the picture from the run. So I'll have to share that with you. All right. Here goes the last one of these. You can probably guess what it's going to be. 3 minutes. Seated, standing, seated, standing, seated, standing. But, as you will probably guess, one gear harder, either in your 14 or your 13, in your big ring. Go ahead and go there. So you should probably have only one gear under your chain. If this gear is too much, then shift up to one easier gear. 3, 2, 1. Allow this gear to dictate this. I want you to only think about the upward part of the stroke. Find your feet floating inside those shoes. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. For some, people love this gear. Perfect gear to stand up. I don't want you doing this. No hips pushing. Keep the hips still. Let your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings do the work. If your hips are back and you feel that saddle between your legs, you're in the right place, sitting down. 2 more minutes to go. Stay controlled. Think about being light. Find that strong pedal stroke. And standing up. Nobody's pointing their toes to the ground. Up and over the top of the pedal stroke. Everybody looks smooth. I love it. Almost there. Sitting back down. Last time seated. Make it the best time. Last hard effort of the night. Here we go. 3, 2, last time standing. Maybe try to go a little harder. $15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Sitting down. Small ring. Woo, easy gear. Spin the legs. And I want you to jack that spin up to at least 90 to 95. Concentrate on some fast legs right now. If you can get to 100, that's okay too. I'm sitting at about 98 for those of you that are following my legs. We're going to come down from this. Just hold on to it until I tell you to bring it down a little. We'll cool down. We'll finish the workout or the cool down. And then we'll have a little countdown to New Year's. Bring your cadence down to 90. It's going to feel good at 90. Finish up whatever's in your water. Let's see. 413 max power tonight. Not super high. Keep the legs spinning. All right, while the legs are spinning. So on Friday of this week, which is New Year's Day, it's been tradition in our house that we have done anything from a century to a metric century on our trainers on that day. So this year, we're going to do a virtual trainer ride on New Year's Day. And anybody that wishes to join us may do so. You can ride for 1 hour. You can ride for 4 hours. Or you can ride with us as long as it takes you to finish a metric century, which is 62.1 miles. So we'll have some entertainment. We'll do some workouts. We'll have a little break in the middle just to resupply. So I'll send out on Thursday my normal Thursday email. Bring your cadence down to 80. And I'll give you all the details of the day. So all you need basically is yourself, your bike, your trainer, some water, a towel, a fan, all the things you normally do, and just the will to potentially ride. Maybe you say to yourself, I want to see if I can ride for 3 hours on the trainer. Or maybe you say to yourself, I want to try to get 50 miles, not 62. Set a goal for yourself. Come and join us. You can pop in or out whenever you want. If you don't want to start till 9, we'll be here. We're going to be here probably at least for 5 hours total, just to make sure that if anybody comes on late, they can join in on the New Year's Day celebration. So some people in the room who have done this in our house: Jim Dow, Eric, Lillian, who else? I don't think anybody else. Oh, Rick Galmetti. I don't think anybody else that's there. So it's a fun day. It's going to be a little interesting this year since we don't have the ability to actually physically do it in our house. In the past, we've literally moved all the furniture in our living room into our dining room, and we turn our living room into the spin studio. So it's actually a really fun day. So we're going to try to simulate the same thing. I hope you can join us. It will be fun. It's always been fun in the past. So I'm sure it will be additionally interesting from a virtual standpoint. So keep those legs spinning. We're going to go 1 more minute. And then I'll get off the bike. What I'd like to do is everybody go grab your bubbly. We'll do a countdown for New Year's. And then we'll all make a toast to this new year, 2021, coming our way. All right, so I'm going to stop my watch. Get off of this. Save that workout so I don't lose it. And open up the phone lines. I got my bubbly here. So what is it? It's my sparkling cider from Trader Joe's. Gonna crack that open. So if you want to unmute yourself, you may do so. If you need me to ask you to unmute, I think you can unmute yourself without me asking you. Great job tonight, guys. Hopefully your legs are feeling good. And if your hands are as sweaty as mine are, I can barely open this. There we go. I got it. I need to have a cork. I wanted to pop it and make it like a real bubbly. Yeah, so show us your pour. Yeah, that's it.
Seltzer with cranberry.
Cranberry. Do with your water bottle, whatever you got. I don't care what it is. Wayne's got his.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. All right, let's do a real countdown after I see everybody's got their drink in hand.
By the bar, I got my glass of water.
Your glass of water, exactly. All right, so it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Oh.
I spilled my milk.
Kiss your partner. Have a drink.
I just took this out for New Year's.
That's right. It's New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I got it on. See you guys. Maybe I'll see about that 5-hour ride.
Well, like I said, you don't have to do the whole thing. You can do part of it.
I actually am signed up to swim that day, but I will jump in. I'll jump.
All right. Cool. Come and do it.
Thank you, Mara.
You're welcome. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.